Hello everyone, and now welcome to game number game number 4 in a series between it is going to be Th000 and Fly. This is game number 4 in the series. I had tried to cast all of these in one go. Unfortunately, game 4 ended up becoming corrupted, and I didn't have enough time to recast that game. So hence the delay. My apologies, but hopefully you guys are still enjoying I guess what I'll call a flashback now to the Ting Invitational that happened back in 2016. If you guys didn't catch all of those games, though, that was a really, really well done, just viewer-based or fan-based tournament that brought out some of the best in the WarCraft 3 community to play for, I believe, somewhere around $7,000 to $8,000 that was actually funded by all of the viewers. So pure donation driven. Anyways, we are going to be looking at Th000 spawning here as the yellow human player at what I'll call the 5 o'clock position. Meanwhile, Fly spawning as the red orc over here at what I'll call the 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock position. So far, everything is opening up pretty straightforward and standard, as that Blade Master will be trained up, and we'll see what the long-term strategy will be for that Blade Master. Now, a lot of players have often said that a lot of RTS games, or a lot of viewers, excuse me, have said that RTS games, well, they're just so static and so one-dimensional because you know the majority of the time what players are going to be going for. Archmage, going into either a fast expansion off over here. That could be one of the possibilities. He is going to go ahead and try to militia creep down here. And eventually you will see casters. But one of the major differences in WarCraft 3 and more WarCraft 3 and a little bit in StarCraft 2 is not only what your endgame strategy is going to be, but how you are trying to get there. Is the Blade Master going to be playing very heavy harassment straight off at level 1, or is he going to try and get to level 2 first so that he also has critical strike going into those fights? You can see that the Rock Golem here is going to be dealing out a lot of damage, and the Blade Master is already on his way across the map. Windwalk does give him slight movement speed bonus, as you can see, and the Blade Master may be able to get about 2 to 3 peasants. Anything more than 3 is simply pure gravy, as we do see the Troll High Priest getting taken down. Peasant damage has been split across multiple units, but that Blade Master going straight to work, as a Grunt also getting into position, purposely trying to pad those units. You can see that that Grunt is doing exactly what he needs to do. A third Peasant has been taken down, and the Blade Master may get a 4th here. You can see that that Grunt is doing everything he can to try to get those down, and now you see 4 Peasants have been taken out. Is he going to get that last last Peasant survives with barely any hit points. Blade Master survives with 17 hit points as he heads back off to the north. Now, we are going to be looking at that Voodoo Lounge, which has been completed. He couldn't buy those items earlier, as he should already be he is now on his way to tier 2, and we'll see what is going to happen there. The Grunt is trying to disrupt any sort of militia clearing or any sort of experience gathering that the Archmage can be going for. The Grunt really wants to stay nearby and figure out when the peasants, or if there are going to be any peasants making their way out. What you saw there was Th000 purposely pulled back with his militia for a split second so that they wouldn't be spotted by the Grunt. He then moved out once more, and a little bit of lag right there. My apologies, not quite sure what is going on, as the Ogre Magi now going to go ahead and, well, attempt to take down this Water Elemental. Blade Master, does he pick up the item? That is the big question, and it looks like he did. He ends up picking up a Ring of Regeneration, which is very useful at this stage in the game. He's going to be healing an additional 2 hit points a second, as the Archmage himself is actually trapped in between 2 Ogre Warriors and 2 Grunts and a Blade Master. Blade Master, however, will not be able to catch up, does not have the boots of speed yet, as he will be forced to use perhaps a Windwalk in order to deal any sort of significant damage. He does catch a Footman that is currently out of position there, gets taken down. Is he going to catch another one? Yes, he does look like it, as the Grunt now needs to get away. That Grunt should not be sticking around in this fight. The Archmage may be able to come back in and deal a lot of damage, but the Blade Master is picking off a handful of units there, as the Grunt is now down to 130 hit points and needs to run back off. Blade Master getting low on hit points, but does deal a little bit more damage once again. Blade Master now backing off here. He is now down to 95, 83 hit points. If he can walk away, that would be brilliant. There's a Dust of Appearance, however, and that is a definite problem. He was not counting on the Archmage to come back and Fly, who was doing a very, very good job just cleaning up all of these units, was not expecting the Archmage to come back so quickly. Add in the fact that he used the Dust of Appearance to reveal that Blade Master, the range attack on that Archmage more than enough, and the wind and the Boots of Speed able to get him within combat range, and now you have a downed Blade Master. Also, there are going to be peasants off over here. It looks as though it is going to turn into an economic game, as the Archmage will be getting very close, if not to level 4. Th000 is going to be in a very, very strong position now. Any of his casters that he does get, once he does in fact get tech to tier 2, are going to have bonus mana. That is going to be a large amount of mana for them to cast more slow and do more healing. Meanwhile, back across over here, Grunt trying to, well, perhaps disrupt all of this off over here now, as the peasants are going to try and run back every which way. You can take a look. The peasants are now trying to run away. Grunts are in position. Peasants, oh, is that peasant going to make its way out? No, it is not. The Grunt going to be taking a little bit of damage as well. Peasants now once again on repairing, as this one low hit point peasant going to try and slip back down the other direction, and it looks as though it will get taken down with an axe to the back. Meanwhile, Archmage is putting down pressure as well. Double water elementals splashing their damage all over that Blade Master. Blade Master unable to catch sight of that Archmage, as the Archmage does turn the corner. All right, low hit point Grunt trying to get away. Grunt down to 92 hit points. He is now trying to slowly get back. You can see that the Archmage, if he actually finds these Grunts, it is going to be a tremendous blow, and he is going to find them. That is going to be a very big deal right there. Split between the two. Another Grunt gets taken down. This Grunt down to 114 hit points. Archmage, does he catch him in position or out of position here? Archmage does have Boots of Speed. Will he be able to get down there? The Blade Master is there to offer a lending hand and heal him back up. Blade Master now still wandering back around here. Footman still wandering off to the north, as you see the town hall is about to be completed. A Tome of Strength still left behind there, as the Archmage, venturing forth once more, drops in some water elementals to attempt to take down this Orc Burrow. However, a quick Hex is going to slow down any retreat attempt that the Archmage may have had lying in wait, as he tries to get away. That Shadow Hunter opting not to lay down another Hex there, as that damage wouldn't really be enough to finish it off. All right, Shadow Hunter may try to use a Clarity Potion or just heal back up the old-fashioned way. All of that mana just sit there and meditating, as the Archmage now heads back off to the north, adding in a Goblin Shredder. Now we know that Th0's long-term strategy is going to be to use that economic advantage. He can leverage his early gold advantage and make up a little bit of that tech advantage by heading over to that mercenary camp. It does train, I would account 1.5 tier units. They have slow, they have a little bit of heal, but it doesn't slow nearly as much, nor does it heal as much. The benefit, though, is that you do not have to wait for the upgrade from Town Hall to a crate, from a Town Hall to a keep. That is going to be the big downside there, as you now see the Footman making his way back around together. Are the Footmen going to be able to engage here? That is the big question, as you see the Shadow Hunter purposely creeping away from the Blade Master. Blade Master sitting at level 2, may get to level 3 here. The Peons purposely move away from the Orc Burrow, as the Blade Master does get level 3. Back down across, the Shadow Hunter now getting a little bit stronger as well, and this is a strong push by Fly. Fly is making up a bit of lost ground. He knows that he has the tech advantage. He knows that he is not going to have the economic advantage, though, and he needs to strike when he has 50 supply. He knows that his army is most likely larger than his opponents because, well, of all of the additional peasants you need to actually maintain this second base. We are looking at 39 over 60 supply compared to 48 over 50, and that's probably with an additional 5 to 7 peasants for the human army. Now, standing army is going to be significantly better for the Orc. Will he be able to leverage it? That is what Fly is going to try and do. All right, there's an ensnare there. Shadowhunter sitting at level 2. If he can get to level 3, that would be a very, very big deal. Blade Master going after some of these units here. Peons are getting repaired. Footman may try and engage. There is a Demolisher and a Kodo Beast in here as well, as I do not believe the Shadowhunter, I don't think he has a Scroll of Town portal. He's not going to be able to head back home nearly as fast as he would like, and the Footmen are actually going to cause a bit of trouble. 48 over 50 supply. And this is a beautiful strategy by Th000, recognizing that Fly was most likely split creeping with his Blade Master and his Shadowhunter, striking while his opponent is well away from his base. The Blade Master not enough to really fight back here, as you see the Kodo Beast taking a bit of damage. Now all he can really do is try and force a fight back at his opponent's base, as now he does have at least one Demolisher. That one Demolisher, will it be enough? Footman now trying to get away here. There is a Kodo Beast down over here, slowly digesting that Water Elemental, and the Water Elemental does come back out. All right, back across here. Raiders have Speed Scroll. They are doing their best to try and push their way through. Level 3 on the Shadowhunter means a bit more healing, but the Spirit Walkers are taking far too much damage. No ethereal form, but they are dealing magic damage, and you can see the towers are starting to fall very heavily. All right, can the Demolishers do enough? Scroll of Town portal coming back already, and wow, that Town Hall, or that Arcane Tower does get taken down. Low hit point Footmen are now trying to rush back here as well. That Grunt attempting to take down that Peon there. Blade Master may try to rejoin, as a Panda gonna come in from behind. So far, Fly is doing a good job here. His opponent is at 36 over 60 compared to his 37 over 20. He is upside down on supply, unable to train any additional units, and the Blade Master gonna go ahead and join in on the fight as well. Footmen are in position. Blade Master going after the Panda. Panda, Breath of Fire. You saw the animation for the blow, but not the actual fire. Not quite sure what happened there, as the Panda may get taken out. A second Breath of Fire should at least be used here, and there you go. There's that Breath of Fire hitting off all of those units as a healing wave getting counteracted once again. All right, Peons being brought into the battle. They should be repairing this one Demolisher, and it looks as that is going to be the case here, as the towers here may end up falling. Shadowhunter sitting at level 3 has a Clarity Potion charge already on him, and has another one lying in wait, ready to go. We are looking at 40 over 60 supply compared to 34 over 40. Army sizes are about the same as the Shadowhunter. What is he doing? He just purposely walked over just to get attacked by a guard tower. That was not a smart move at all. Going to be forced to use another Clarity Potion here. He's starting to get lower and lower as the Peons... Oh, Raider going to go ahead and get an ensnare off there. Spirit Link once more being cast. Is he getting enough supply? Sitting at 40 over 40 now. Shadowhunter sitting at level 4. Level 2 Hex. Not going to be that additionally more powerful, as the Shadowhunter does get another healing wave off there. Guard towers attacking. Raiders need to back off. Level 4 now on the Blade Master, as the Raider is able to escape at 13 hit points. Beautifully done, beautifully played once more. Spirit Link doing its job, trying to spread across all of that damage again. All right, Shadowhunter could try to get some healing salves down here. Raiders are now coming in to join in on the fight. There's another healing wave once more. But all this time we see, well, Th000 is going into dual Arcane Sanctums with an additional Altar of Kings being built at the expansion, since his primary Altar of Kings was taken out. All right, Archmage is in position. He is going to be fairly safe, well covered by the guard towers and that rifleman off to the side. Blade Master wants to push forward, and the Water Elementals are just giving additional experience right now to the Orc Heroes. Orc Heroes sitting at level 4, Archmage sitting at level 5. Is it going to be enough? Spellbreakers now coming across here. Beautifully counter push, but it looks like Th000 is just trying to buy his time for when he wants to fight on his own terms. This is one of those strange situations, though, where the longer you wait, the worse your terms may be, as the Sorceress now joining on the fight as well. Sorceress, are they going to get attacked? A dodge of a Demolisher boulder there, as the Sorceresses now do have slow on the table to try and, well, ruin any sort of hit and run tactics. Spellbreakers are in position. You can see the guard towers off in the back here, finally able to join in on some fight. One Sorceress now down. Where are the additional Sorceress? Another Sorceress off over here. Spellbreaker trying to engage. Disenchant. Critical strike. 147. Goblin Shredder needs to be joined in on the fight as well, as the Panda comes across. There's a Breath of Fire, and all of a sudden that Breath of Fire from that Panda made a whole bunch of orange units red. That Panda doing a great job there. He's going to be able to get another Breath of Fire off. I'm not quite sure. He finally does have enough mana from that Brilliance Aura and could turn around and Breath of Fire again. That's a perfect cone there. Yes, he did do it again, as the grunts are now trying to back up again. Riflemen are in that front position. No Spirit Link. No, some Spirit Link stolen by the Riflemen again, as a Goblin Shredder will get taken down. Blade Master, however, taken out once more. Even though it was Windwalked, it must have had Dust of Appearance. Yes, it had Dust of Appearance, as you can tell, as it was also applied to the Demolisher and that Shadow Hunter. Blade Master now gone, and the majority of the damage out the window with it, as you're looking at a Spellbreaker trying to do a bit of escaping. All right, nope. Well, the Spellbreaker trying to escape the stomach of that Kodo Beast, but the Kodo Beast, well, under the effects of a speed scroll, under the effects of speed, able to get out of that fight in a moment's notice. 46 over 78 supply. Archmage continuing this strike off over here. Panda now trying to make its way across as well. There is one Voodoo Lounge in position here, which could get taken out. But now that that push has been stopped, I gotta believe Th000 is not going to allow Fly to really recover at all. Panda sitting at level 2. Archmage sitting at level 5. Level 2 Brilliance Aura, and the Archmage is extremely close to level 6. Once it gets to level 6, Mass Teleportation will be on the table, and with that, short of any sort of Raider disruption, it is very difficult to try and take him out. Alright, let's take a look. That Kodo Beast down to 86 hit points. One or two more shots. There it goes. Spellbreaker gets ensnared for all of after seeing the light of day again, only to get, well, ensnared and sliced down or bashed down by that Raider. Raider is now trying to escape here. Knowles Wardens joining in on the fight. Who are they really aggroing? Not quite sure. It looks as though the Sorceress are taking the majority of that damage. Needs to get away. One Sorceress taken down by creeps as a Raider get taken down there. Panda still seeing that level 2, finishing off those Spirit Walkers still as the Shadow Hunter gets to level 5. Healing Wave not in time, just in time to bounce off of him and go on to another Raider. Alright, let's see what's going to be happening next. Sorceress slow onto the Raiders and the Grunt. The units trying to get away. Is the Shadow Hunter going to be fast enough? That is the big question right there. The Raider purposely getting in position right in front to try and make it much more difficult to surround. Blade Master now going to go ahead and come in from behind, only to see a Scroll of Town Portal protect him. And now the Archmage does in fact have Mass Teleport. Mass Teleport, he will be able to get away. They're going to go ahead and teleport off away there. No, I'm not quite sure. Oh, teleporting again. And is it going to be enough? And there it goes. Teleports away as Th000 takes the series over Fly 3-1. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.